Hi, it's Pastor Brian again with our video devotional from the letter to the Philippians from the Apostle Paul. Today we're looking at chapter 1, verse 27 as we continue our way through the letter. And Paul writes this: "Only live your life in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ, so that whether I come and see you or am absent and hear about you, I will know that you are standing firm in one spirit, striving side by side with one mind for the faith of the gospel." Let's look at that just a little bit. Only live your life in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ. Each day, I encourage you to take some time, whether it's at the end of the day or whether it might be during your lunch hour or a coffee break or quiet time at the very beginning of the day. But take some time to do some review of the day past or the 24 hours that you've just lived through, and ask yourself, where was I open to the grace of God, the presence of God, the power of God in my life? And where are the places where I was not open to God in these ways? And then just pray about those things, offer those to God, and ask for God's grace, God's Spirit to help you in the coming 24 hours. And then also, Paul talks about how we're called to strive side by side with one mind for the faith of the gospel. And of course, in these days of social distancing, striving side by side doesn't mean striving shoulder to shoulder. But I would encourage you to take your pictorial directory if you're one of our Centennial Church members, or you can do this in your mind for your neighbors, for your loved ones, your family, your friends, others in your community of faith. But for instance, if you were to take a pictorial directory, you can pray for each one of those persons. Strive side by side with them. It only needs to be one phrase or one sentence of a prayer for each person, but pray for their well-being, pray for their physical well-being, pray for their spiritual well-being, because we're called to be side by side in spirit for the sake of the good news that God loves everyone. And that starts with you, that starts with me. That starts with us, and pray for the well-being of our world and for healing. That's all for now. God bless you. Be well. Make a difference in your world by the grace of God.